At 5:04, we were off the air for a while.
And he fails to get Dave Parker at second base, so the Oakland A's take.
Tell you what, we're having another.
Okay, many years ago, like 10 years ago. Okay, it tracks the important stuff. All right, the date, who called the trade, what the stock symbol is, the time you got in. You could also put a column for time out. All right, I used to do that, but I don't do that anymore. Okay, long or short. All right, how many shares you bought, the entry price, the stop loss. All right, you can have one exit, two exits, three exits. Right now, I set it up so it's one exit. The size of your stop, the risk level, how many points you made. Okay, the profit, the R, etc. Each one of these columns is going to help you become a better trader. All right. So when you look at this, here's exit 1, there's exit 2, there's exit 3, etc. Okay. It also tells you not just your gross profit, but your net profit. Why is that important? Well, this is what you take to the bank. Net is what goes to the bank. Tells you how much capital you use to take that trade. Why is that important? So you know what size count you might need to make that particular trade happen. Okay, tells you commissions. TP means, did you follow your trading plan 100%, 50%, 25%, 75%, with or against the market? A comment section. So that you can put notes in about why you took the trade, what happened in the trade, etc. All right, so the front page is your basic information, what time frame you took it on, right? Little drop down menu here, right? What time frame you took it on. Okay, over here is the setup, right? Little drop down menu. What was the setup that you took? Okay, so this populates long, short, etc. and so forth. All right, so once you fill out that and you go up to basically this line right here, the rest of this auto populates. How many trading days, how many trades you took, how many wins you had, how many losses you had, what's your average winner, what's your average loser, your gross profit, your average profit, your batting average, and your Sharpe ratio. Okay, it tells you how many trades were long versus how many trades were short. Tells you what time frames you took those trades on. You took 2 trades on a 1-minute time frame. You took 5 trades on a 2-minute time frame. Why is that important? Well, you might find later on, after a month of trading, after 50 or 100 trades, you might find out you're like, wow, I'm really, really good on the 2-minute time frame, but I'm really bad on the 1-minute time frame. So what would you do? Probably eliminate the 1-minute time frame, right? Or take much fewer trades on the 1-minute time frame. You can see that with your batting average, your Sharpe ratio, etc. And then you go down and it has buy setups, breakouts, climactic reversals, okay? Bullish 3-bar plays, bearish 3-bar plays, right? And then it shows you what types of patterns you're taking. Now, why is this important? Because over the course of 100, 200, 300 trades, you're going to learn a lot about your trading. You're going to come in here and go, wow, you know, I'm really, really good at buy setups, but I'm really terrible at breakouts, or vice versa. And you'll know that by your batting average, how much money you made on it. Are you copying other people's trades? If you're in a chat room, right, whose trades are you taking? Your trades, room ideas, my trades, somebody else's trades? You also want to know your entry time frame, right? Let's pull this up, okay, right here. Are you really good in the first 30 minutes of the day? Are you terrible in the first 30 minutes of the day? I've broken this down into like 20-minute intervals in the beginning of the day, and then longer intervals later on. When do you do most of your trading, right? So you see how as we go down this list, for example, did you follow your plan? When you don't follow your plan, what happens? What day of the week are you most profitable?
Фэнти, Гуччи, Прада, Луи, на мне только Фэнди худи. Динди мне звонят из улиц, перестань липнуть, я не улей. Катим, катим, крутим, крутим.
When you take huge shares, say over 3,000 or 4,000 shares, do you do better or worse? All of these things will help you what? Fine-tune and refine your trading plan. So you can learn, for example, you might be really good at long ideas, on a 2-minute time frame that are buy setups. And you look at that over a 2 or 3 month period and you go, wow, I'm really good long 2 minutes buy setups. I'm going to focus more on those because I'm really good at those. And I'm not going to take fewer of the other trades because I'm not as good at those trades. Okay? Or now you go, wow, I really need to get better at those other trades. Okay? And then at the end, it'll tell you how you're doing in January, February, March, tell you how you're doing the whole year. Right? So it'll have basically a yearly review. And remember, when you go back to the trade page, you can choose the parameter you want to look at. You might say, you know what? Man, August has been really strange. I just want to take a look at August only. Type in 8/1/18 to, 8/31/18. All of those things will help you be a better trader. Okay? They will help you be a better trader. All right? Have a good one, Harry. Okay? So, post-market follow-up, guys, part of that is what? Entering your trades into your trade tracking spreadsheet, reviewing the charts and stocks you traded, printing off or using PowerPoint. Just take a screenshot of the trade you took and put it on a PowerPoint presentation or print it off and mark it up, guys. And you're going to review it. You're going to mark up your charts and go, where was my entry? Where was my target? Where was my stop? And what happened? Okay? Was this a good trade? Was it a bad trade? Write down any of the emotions you remember when you're in that trade. Or you can do it in real time if you want. Okay? Write down why you liked the trade, why you didn't like the trade, why you took it, or in some cases, why you passed on a certain trade. Okay? Just notate anything you can remember about why you did what you did. And then grade the trades. A, B, C, D, E, F. E, there's no E's, right? A, B, C, D, F. Okay? And then you're going to go back, again, put these in a binder or put them in a file folder on your computer, and you're going to say, wow, my A trades seem to do very well, but my D and F trades don't do well. Occasionally a D trade works, but most of the time they don't work. And why is that important? Because it's going to get you into the mindset of remembering that perfect patterns rarely fail, PPRF. Perfect patterns do fail occasionally, and bad patterns work occasionally, but generally speaking, great patterns work frequently and bad patterns fail frequently. So you can fine-tune those and realize, gosh, if I just take good patterns, stop worrying about FOMO, then I'm going to end up being a better trader. And your trade tracking spreadsheet will help you refine and define what your trade should look like, right? Because what you're ultimately going to do is you're going to use this list, right? The must-haves and like-to-haves. You're going to print off this chart picture of a perfect 3 or 4 bar play or breakout or buy setup, right? And then after you're done taking the trades, you're going to put them into the tracking spreadsheet. And then you're going to look at what? The raw data, the trading report to tell you what you're good and what you're bad at. And then once you put that all together with the pattern review, the picture strategy review, man, you're going to be a lean, mean, money-making trading machine after that, right? That's what's going to happen, but it's a step-by-step process. It doesn't just happen overnight. This is a difficult business, okay? So, we're going to wrap this up here soon, guys. Here's your basic summary. Having a trading plan that is conducive to your personality style is crucial. You won't know your trading personality till at least a couple months into your trading. All right? You're going to go in thinking you're a certain type of trader, but you're not going to end up being that type of trader. Okay? So, the important points. Track all of your trades. Put them in a trade tracking spreadsheet, journal them, print them off, do all of that. Have a column that includes actual results and trading plan results. What does this mean? This is really important. Actual results is pretty self-explanatory. It's what you actually did, how much money you actually made, right? The trading plan is what you should have made if you perfectly followed your plan. What you should have made if you perfectly followed your plan. Okay? You would be shocked at how much more money your trading plan usually makes than what you actually did. Why? Because you probably broke your trading plan. The difference between a great trader and a mediocre or a bad trader is great traders follow their plan 90 to 100% of the time, 90 to 95% of the time. Mediocre traders follow their plan like 30% of the time. That's the difference. I had somebody send me a sheet, guys, where their actual results were plus $600. If they had followed their trading plan perfectly, it was plus $6,000. It's like $6,150. That's 10 to 1 difference. Why? They broke their plan. They got out of most of their trades too soon. Is that you? Probably. Okay? Try not to adjust your plan too often. Make small adjustments. But if you have something glaring over the course of at least 100 trades, then make the adjustment. If you have something that goes, oh my gosh, my batting average on buy setups is like 5%, but my batting average on 3-bar plays is 80%. Well, you might not want to take buy setups anymore. Okay? But that has to be over a long period of time, 100, 200, 300 trades. One bad month of trading does not equal a bad trading plan. This is a big one. So many of you guys, for example, I had a bad August this year. Okay? I've been following the same trading plan for many years. And some people are like, well, Jared, why don't you change your plan? I'm like, well, why would you change your plan that's worked for 5 or 10 years because of 3 bad weeks? That doesn't make any sense. It could just be a statistical anomaly. You could flip a coin 10 times and get 8 tails. It's unlikely, but you could do it. That's what happens. Trading plans only work, guys, when they're followed consistently over extended periods of time. Anything can happen in this business over a day, a week, or a month. But over 6 months or a year, things usually average themselves out, okay? We are odds-based traders, so let the odds play out in your favor. Basically, what does that mean? Trust your plan, okay? Trust your plan. All right? So, you guys can read this on your own. I'll leave it up because I'm not reading 3.5 paragraphs here. But this is very important. Consistency is your main key. We're odds-based traders. A consistency is a path that leads to success. If you're not consistent, if you keep changing your plan or taking random trades each day, you don't have consistency, and therefore the odds can't work in your favor. All right? You don't want to be an X trader. You want to be a good trader, a great trader. All right?
Been lost, think a nigga lost his soul. I've been on the low with the pills of a doja. Shawty on the phone and she telling me come home. I don't need her now, yeah, it's best to be alone. All these niggas stone, yeah, these niggas on the stone. I've been doing well, I've been screaming on my own, yeah. I've been trying to go, girl, you know I'm still yours, yeah. All these blind spots, got your shadow on my wall. I can see it through the smoke, 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 yeah. And if I die, I die, yeah. Nigga, I don't like it. I smoke a blunt tonight, yeah. I lost my sight, you can know my type, yeah. And if I die, I die, yeah. Been lost, whoa, think a nigga lost his soul. I've been on the low, pills of a dope. Shawty on the phone and she telling me come home. I don't need her now, yeah, it's best to be alone. All these niggas stoned, yeah, these niggas always stoned. I've been doing road, I've been screaming on my own. I've been trying to go, girl, you know I'm still yours. I got blind spots, got your shadow on my wall. I can see it through the smoke, 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 yeah. And if I die, I die, yeah. Nigga, I don't mind, yeah. I smoke a blunt tonight, yeah. I lost my sight, you can know my type, yeah. And if I die, I die, yeah. Been lost, whoa, think a nigga lost his soul. I've been on the low with the pills of a doja. Shawty on the phone and she telling me come home. I don't need her now, yeah, it's best to be alone. All these niggas stoned, yeah, these niggas always stoned. I've been doing road, I've been screaming on my own. smoke, cash is shining on my wall. I can see it through the smoke, smoke, smoke. Yeah. And if I die, I die. Nigga, I don't mind. Yeah. I smoke a blunt tonight. Yeah, I lost my sight. You know my type. Yeah. And if I die, I die. Been lost though. Whoa, think a nigga lost his soul. I've been on the low with the pills of a doja. Shawty on the phone and she telling me come home. I don't need her now, yeah, it's best to be alone. All these niggas stoned, yeah, these niggas always stoned. I've been doing road, I've been scheming on my own, yeah. I've been trying to ghost, girl, you know I'm still yours, yeah. All these blind spots, got your shadow on my wall. I can see it through the smoke, 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 yeah. And if I die, I die, yeah. Nigga, I don't mind, yeah. I smoke a blunt tonight, yeah. I lost my sight, you know my type, yeah. And if I die, I die, yeah. Been lost, though. Whoa, think a nigga lost his soul. I've been on the low with the pills of a doja. Shawty on the phone and she telling me come home. I don't need her now, yeah, it's best to be alone. All these niggas stoned, yeah, these niggas always stoned. I've been doing road, I've been screaming on my own, yeah. I've been trying to ghost, girl, you know I'm still yours, yeah. All these blind spots, got your shadow on my wall. I can see it through the smoke, smoke. And if I die, I die. Nigga, I don't mind, yeah. I smoke a blunt tonight, yeah. I lost my sight, you can know my type, yeah. And if I die, I die, yeah. Been lost, though. Whoa, think a nigga lost his soul. I've been on the low with the pills of a doja. Shawty on the phone and she telling me come home. I don't need her now, yeah, it's best to be alone. All these niggas stoned, yeah, these niggas always stoned. I've been doing road, I've been screaming on my own, yeah. I've been trying to ghost, girl, you know I'm still yours, yeah. All these blind spots, got your shadow on my wall. I can see it through the smoke, 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 yeah. And if I die, I die, yeah. Nigga, I don't mind, yeah. I smoke a blunt tonight, yeah. I lost my sight, you can know my type, yeah. And if I die, I die. Been lost, though. Whoa, think a nigga lost his soul. I've been on the low with the pills of a doja. Shawty on the phone and she telling me come home. I don't need her now, yeah, it's best to be alone. All these niggas stoned, yeah, these niggas always stoned. I've been doing road, I've been screaming on my own, yeah. I've been trying to ghost, girl, you know I'm still yours, yeah. All these blind spots, got your shadow on my wall. I can see it through the smoke, 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 yeah. And if I die, I die, yeah. Nigga, I don't mind, yeah. I smoke a blunt tonight, yeah. I lost my sight, you can know my type, yeah. And if I die, I die. Been lost, though. Whoa, think a nigga lost his soul. I've been on the low with the pills of a doja. Shawty on the phone and she telling me come home. I don't need her now, yeah, it's best to be alone. All these niggas stoned, yeah, these niggas always stoned. I've been doing road, I've been screaming on my own, yeah. I've been trying to ghost, girl, you know I'm still yours, yeah. All these blind spots, got your shadow on my wall. I can see it through the smoke, 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 yeah. And if I die, I die, yeah. Nigga, I don't mind, yeah. I smoke a blunt tonight, yeah. I lost my sight, you can know my type, yeah. And if I die, I been lost, though. Whoa, think a nigga lost his soul. I've been on the low with the pills of a doja. Shawty on the phone and she telling me come home. I don't need her now, yeah, it's best to be alone. All these niggas stoned, yeah, these niggas always stoned. I've been doing road, I've been screaming on my own, yeah. I've been trying to ghost, girl, you know I'm still yours, yeah. All these blind spots, got your shadow on my wall. I can see it through the smoke, 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 yeah. And if I die, I die, yeah. nigga, I don't mind, yeah. I smoke a blunt tonight, yeah. I lost my sight, you know my type, yeah. And if
Things were being done above board.
Tell me about X.
He was unreadable. At 3 o'clock, he was writing checks to aid earthquake victims in the Caribbean. At 3:45, he was cornering the market on Churchill First Editions just to stick it to an enemy. And then one day he just fragged my ass. I never really saw it coming.
Did he give an explanation?
No. I guess he just didn't want a witness anymore. Referred to himself as a Terminator.
What does that mean?
A cybernetic organism programmed to kill, living tissue over robotic endoskeleton.
I've seen the movie. I just meant...
He has some sort of programmed mission. And I was standing in the way. The day before he fired me, Bill Stern approached with a play that was clearly over the line, citing a source named Victor.
Did he say
We
that?
didn't talk about it, because I was in the room. But without me, one or both of them would have circled back, no doubt about it. Or else Axe would have filled my position. No, he wanted no impediments to illegal activity, and that's what he has now.
Dollar bill stuff. They have a history. Anyone else?
Try Taylor Minson. They have become something of a prodigy, a go-to. Anything Big Axe is wading into, Taylor's there with a snorkel mask.